What's good? Today is Tuesday, February 17th. It's about 3:45 p.m. and has been a relatively productive day. I ain't gonna lie, did slack off a little bit earlier in the day, but we got back on it. Was able to go to the gym bright and early this morning. Came home, played a little Madden, went grocery shopping, ate some food. Just finished editing a podcast. I practiced some guitar today. I picked up a new hobby, which is the guitar. I am improving. I'm slowly getting better. I picked it up, I think the end of January, January 30th or 31st, somewhere around that time. I ended up picking it up. So it's been less than a month. I've been doing pretty good. I'm slowly getting better at changing my chords, slowly getting better at actually, putting together a song. Right now I'm working on a very, very basic song called A Horse with No Head by America, the band America. It's coming together. It's coming together, and I'm actually starting to get a little bit of a head of steam because I'm hearing it, because it's coming together. It almost makes me want to keep on working, keep on doing it. So maybe I'll make a video about that, of me playing that song and post it. I'll probably make a video regardless. It's really just whether or not I'm going to post it or not. But other than that, today's been a pretty solid day. What I wanted to talk about today is pretty much what the podcast was about. You are your biggest enemy. You are your worst enemy, however you want to say it. We sabotage ourselves, I've noticed. We have opportunities that we continue to let go by. We have opportunities that we continue to waste. And a lot of it is our own fault. And there's this song by, I forgot the name of the song, but it's by Cameron Whitcomb, something along those lines. He made the song Medusa. He's a pretty big country singer. I've been getting into country because of the guitar, but anyway. There's a song, I forgot the name of the song, but the lyric goes, "You did it to yourself. You're the villain in your own damn story." And the song is about addiction, but I'm noticing a lot of times we are the reason why things don't work out. We are the reason why things fall through. Whether that's because we're scared to take that leap, we're scared to actually go through with the plan, we're scared to even sit there and advise a plan, we're scared to start because we don't know what's going to happen. And all those fears pretty much build up in our head, and it just leads to inaction, One thing I have definitely noticed is self-doubt plays a huge role into why things aren't done. The fact that we do not believe in ourselves, that we don't believe that we can do it. We don't believe that we deserve this. So we just don't do it at all. Or we just sit there and think about it and think about it and think about it. And then when we do try, it's almost too late. Or we sit there and we watch other people live out our dreams. And we live vicariously through them. Whether that's just watching them on YouTube, on TV, whether that's somebody you actually have a relationship with in person. And you just want to, every time you see them, you're like, oh, okay, what happened this? What happened there? What happened this? What happened there? Because you don't live that life. So you are now living through them. And a part of you wants to live that life, but you're too scared to do it. And it's all because you don't believe in yourself. It's all because you do not have the self-belief. And I'm reading this book, and I've read the first book, The Power of Positive Thinking, which is huge. I'm now reading, it's a very similar book. It's about the same dude. It's The Power of Positive Living. The Power of Positive Living. Yeah, that's the name of the book. And a lot of the stuff he's talking about is believing in yourself and loving yourself. And he's a Christian. He believes in Christ. I believe in Christ as well. So a lot of the stuff in there are quotes and stuff from the Bible. And one of the things he talks about was, one of the commandments is love your neighbor like you love yourself. But he says, which I agree, and before you can do that, you have to love yourself. Before you love your neighbor, you have to love yourself. But a part of loving yourself is believing in yourself, believing that you can do it, believing that you can do more, and actually taking that risk. And even if you take that risk and fail, you at least now know the actual answer, instead of just sitting here living in your mind and wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering about it. Because you're never going to do it. And it's never going to happen. I picked up guitar because it's something that I wanted to do for a very, very long time. I wanted to do it as a kid. I did it as a kid briefly, but then I kind of gave up on it. And mainly because I wasn't I wasn't willing to put in the work it takes to actually get good at it. So recently I started to watch people play guitar on YouTube and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, it's really cool that homie could pick up an instrument and just start, you know what I mean? And it sounds great and it sounds beautiful. So I sat there and I thought, am I going to sit here and live vicariously through this person I have on YouTube? Or am I actually going to take that leap and actually do it? And I'm not, and I'm, of course, I would like to get good at it, but I have no real, I'm not going to say goals with it, but I have no real plan in terms of I'm not trying to make money off of this. I'm not trying to book gigs off of this. This is strictly just a hobby that I want to do, that I would like to learn because I think it's cool. And I get to play some songs that I would love to play on here and sing myself because I already sing it out loud in the crib. So why not actually play it and also be able to sing? But I say all that to say, am I going to watch somebody else do it or am I going to do it? Am I going to hold myself back because I think it's going to take too long? And I'm not going to lie, in the beginning, I mean, it's still, growing pains, but I'm talking about for day 1 or 2, I was like, yo, this kind of like sucks. And what I mean by sucks is my fingers hurt. It's hard for me to actually, like my finger dexterity is cooked. My wrist is hurting because I'm bending it way too much trying to play these chords. And I'm getting frustrated and this is harder than what I thought. So am I now going to give up and be the reason that I'm not playing the guitar, or the reason that I've never learned the guitar is strictly my fault and there's nobody else? It's just on me. Or am I going to sit here and fight through and persevere through and actually keep on trying and keep on working? Even when I fail, I get back up and I'm keep on trying to keep on working until eventually you get to the point where, hey, I'm good. And I'm getting to the point now where, no, I'm not good, but I'm getting to the point now where I could play a song. I'm not fully there with the horse with no head, but we are getting there to where I'm hearing it. It's sounding like it. I'm getting the strumming pattern down. I'm switching between the chords. And yeah, I'm messing up here and there, but I'm building it. And I can see it. I can hear it. I can feel it. And because of that, that's pushing me to keep on going. And it's not holding me back. But if I sat there and I analyzed it, it was like, well, it's gonna cost this much for a guitar, it's cost this much for picks. If I choose to do lessons, then it's gonna cost this much. It's so hard to learn by yourself, so am I really gonna waste this time? My finger hurts, my wrist hurts, my forearm is sore, this, that. Am I gonna continue to just list all the things and all the reasons why maybe I shouldn't do it? Or am I gonna actually go through and persevere and keep on pushing to get to the point where I'm like, dang, this is what I envisioned, this is what I dreamed of, and now I'm here. But a lot of people think way too much before they actually do anything. So you get to the point where you never do it. And then years go by, and then you regret. And you sit there, and that's one of the things I'm scared of is being 40, 50, 60, and having these lists of regrets just because I was too scared to do it, just because I held myself back, because I was afraid to take that leap of faith and to pray and ask God to guide me and help me, and then to go through the growing pains. And a lot of people live like that. A lot of people live like that. So now the question is, are you going to live like that? Is that the life you are going to live? Are you going to be your biggest enemy and hold yourself back? Or are you going to be almost your biggest advocate and help yourself go forward and try new things and take risks, whether it's a company or business, whether it's a hobby or, picking up a guitar or instrument, whether it's talking to that girl or guy, whatever. Are you actually going to go through it and push through? Or are you going to just continue to be where you're at now? And then when you're 40, 50, 60, regret every single second of it. And now you're sitting there wishing you did something different with your life. So that's really it. That's my spiel for today. Really don't have much planned after this. I mean, I have some other videos I need to edit, so I'll probably end up doing that. After this, I'm going to go eat some food. I would also like to play a little bit more of the guitar later on today. If I can, practice twice. I haven't been. I've only been doing once a day. But I've been really like, yo, if we can, the more I practice, the faster I'll get better. So it's like, if I could do it 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, then I'm going to need to start doing that, especially on days where I don't have any class. And then I've also been reading significantly more than what I used to, which is nice. So I would like to also do a little bit of reading today as well. And might finish the day with some Madden. But we'll all see how the day goes. Of course, everything could change, but that's pretty much a plan. But thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys taking the time out your day to watch. I love you, Brody. Keep your head up. Keep pushing. Don't be your own villain. Don't be your worst villain. And really just keep on working, dog. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to come together. Just give it time. I'll catch you later. Peace.